Hi everyone, it's Dinara here. Welcome back to my channel. Here in my channel I share my thoughts, insights and my journey to manifesting my dream life. And I share a lot of things about law of attraction and how all of these things work. So in my previous video I was telling about the importance of decomposition of your dream, of your manifestation, making small steps that make you feel good. And I learned this from the book by Abraham Hicks called The Law of Attraction, and they have several books. I read all of them and they are all amazing. And what they say is that it's not the power of thoughts really, it's the power of emotion, because whenever we think of something, we can't manifest it. Only when it's connected with the emotion that we feel, emotion of belief, emotion of joy and gratitude, only then it can really manifest in your life. I noticed that I personally think about lack of the thing that I want to. For example, if I want money, I don't think about getting money. I think that okay, I manifested money, why it's not there yet? And of course that makes me feel bad, and feeling bad is never going to bring you to your manifestation. So you can manage your emotions rather than thoughts, because it's much easier, because you have only two kinds of emotions. It's good emotions that make you feel good and bad emotions that make you feel bad. That's it. I know that there is like range of emotions, there is like anger, frustration, anxiety and stuff, but if we make it easy, you need to follow your emotions. If you feel good, that means you are in a state of manifesting that you want. If you feel bad, that means that you are thinking about something that will not bring you to your manifestation. Considering and following, tracking your thoughts is much harder, because you have like millions of thoughts, okay, maybe not million, like thousands of thoughts every hour passing through your mind, and it's harder to track them rather than tracking your emotions. So try it out and see how it works. And by coaching other people, we talked also about emotions, and I shared this tool with them. But many people say that they actually can't feel emotions. They are in this pattern of the automatic reactions where they just wake up, they brush their teeth, but they don't feel the taste of their toothpaste. They drink their coffee and they don't feel the warmth of their cup. They go to work and they don't notice how the sun kisses their skin, and they just do the same thing over and over again, and they just don't feel anything. In order to get back to your emotions, you need to be conscious and aware and make an intention to notice the taste, the kinetic feelings of the touch, the smells, and focus on that. Another thing might be helpful is dopamine detox, because whenever I feel that I don't feel the taste of food, I fast for one day and I drink only water, and after that anything feels so tasty that I really enjoy whatever I'm eating. And the same with social media. If you don't use your cell phone or computer for 2 days, you'll be amazed that meditating and reading and all of this like joys, like walking or talking to your close ones, will be so interesting, because it makes you fresh, it makes you far away from all the social media noise that you are immersed to every minute of your life. So try out the dopamine detox, try out to cut all this easy, short enjoyments of your life, and see how it works. See if you can go back to your emotions and if you can feel good all the time. Again, I'm not talking about pretending that you feel good when you actually don't feel good. It's not going to work. It will only worsen your situation, but you can always choose whatever you feel. My grandmother passed away recently, and even though she was like 22 years old, she lived a good life. She had a lot of children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I still was grieving, and I felt sad, and I was thinking about that I will never get to hug her again, that I will never get to talk to her again, and that I will never have this person in my life again, and that we could do so much things together, and now I can't do it with her. But then I noticed how this makes me feel bad, and this makes me feel all this suffering and all these negative emotions. And instead of that, I started thinking about good things that happened to me and how lucky I was to have a grandmother who is so old and who is so fun and who is so kind. And I started reminiscing all the memories that we shared together when we had good time, when it was a great time, and I started feeling better. And also I thought that now she's in a better place. It was hard for her because she was old, and I think it was a relief for her, and I'm happy that she no longer suffers. And all of the things made me feel happier. So even if something terrible happens, you can always divert your thoughts on the happiness, and you can always make yourself feel good, and you can always choose to feel good and to control your emotions. Again, there are terrible things that happen to people, and I don't have a right to say that, oh, these terrible things happen to you, but you can choose to feel good. It's not true. But what I experienced in my life is that I can divert from bad emotions to good emotions, and it's a matter of choice. And it might not work for everyone. Maybe there are things that when you can't find anything good and you can't divert from having bad emotions to good emotions, and you just need to live through and to suffer for a bit. I don't know. Maybe it's your situation, and I don't have any right to judge and any right to tell you what you need to feel. But in the most cases, you can choose what to feel, and you can intentionally make yourself feel good. And again, with the manifestations, I ask myself, okay, do you want to suffer, or do you want to make your manifestations come true and live the life of your dreams? And then the choice is obvious. I always choose the second thing, to feel good and to feel good about my manifestations and make them into reality. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please the comments down below, because recently I wanted to quit my YouTube channel, and I got like 200 subscribers for 2 years, and I thought that maybe it's not something that I need to do, maybe it's just a waste of my time. But then I heard a comment from one girl. She's like, oh, I'm rewatching all of your videos, thank you, it was so helpful, it helped me to find more spirituality in my life, and I'm trying to use all the techniques that you shared about money and about manifestations. And I thought that, okay, maybe it's not a waste of time. If I was able to help at least one person to change their perspective, to change their mindset, and to feel more connected with themselves, it means that I'm on the right path. But I also need to hear more about that. So please share in the comments down below if this or any other video was helpful. Share this video with your friends, and I hope all of your manifestations will come true.